They were raised in churches, baptized in white robes, singing hymns every Sunday. But today, a quiet change is happening among Igbo youths, a return to ancestral paths. From online groups to real-life shrines, young men and women are asking, who were we before colonialism, before the Bible, before we were told our gods were evil? This is not rebellion, it is rediscovering. Before the coming of the missionaries, the Igbo people already had a strong spiritual system built on justice, purity, and community. They believed in Chukwu, the supreme creator, in Allah, the earth goddess, in Amadioha, the god of justice and thunder. Their faith was not idol worship. It was moral code, connecting man, nature, and spirit. Then came the missionaries and the colonial government. They called the old gods evil, destroyed sacred groves, and built churches in their place. The people converted, not always by choice, but by survival. Christianity became the new order, and the ancient ways were pushed into silence. But generations later, that silence is breaking. In the age of the internet, many Igbo youths are studying the old ways for themselves, reading, questioning, and connecting with ancestral wisdom. Some call it neo-traditionalism, others call it spiritual awakening. To them, it's simply about truth, understanding their roots beyond foreign narratives. Some say it's disappointment with organized religion. Too many rules, too little truth. Others say it's about identity, the hunger to know who they are, not who they were told to be. And some simply feel the ancestral call, the spiritual pull that words can't explain. Yet, many still fear the traditional path, calling it fetish, demonic, or backward. But those who walk it say, it's not about dark powers, it's about balance, honesty, and reverence for nature. It's not witchcraft, it's wisdom. Today's revival is different. There are no forced conversations, no sacrifices of fear. Instead, it's culture blended with spirituality, songs, names, festivals, and ancestral respect. It's about remembering, not replacing. Social media has become the new shrine. Through YouTube, TikTok, and podcasts, young Nigerians are learning from traditional priests and scholars. Hashtags like Odinani and African spirituality trend weekly. What was once whispered in forests is now spoken boldly online in English, Pidgin, and Igbo. Whether in church or shrine, the Igbo spirit keeps seeking truth. This new wave is not rejection, it's restoration. A generation saying, we can honor our ancestors without losing our future. And in that balance, the soul of Igbo culture is being reborn.